Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Noodle Cup, also known as a quick cup, hosted just for testing out the competition tool. Those are quickly techie-ish maps which involve constant turning on and on and on. Right now we are on Noodle number 2. Elcon, Big Man Taxon, Hazard, Spider, Catavu, Boris, and Laurentius. And Simply Nick should be in there too. Oh wait, actually, he left. So we have a 7-man battle here. Poke champ. Anyways, this is just a test to see if things work with the competition tool. Earlier on, I had a first edition running, which had 64 player slots, which went all the way through a 16 final. Yeah, considering we only had like 18 competitions, 18 competitors, we didn't get far in that regard. So I decided to shrink it down to a more suitable phase. Noodle 1 was the qualification map, which got our 16 competitors for this competition. Anyways, this is the first round of this competition. As we look into the first sector, we have Big Man Taxon in the lead right now, followed by Elcon and Hazard. Laurentius with a bit of a touch, and Spider's following up. So let's see how it turns out. We have Boris, who's fallen quite far behind, and Big Man Taxon actually lost his lead to Elcon and Hazard at the end, seemingly due to probably the looping, which is actually a decisive factor for this, because there is not actually a loop cam. These maps have been made in less than an hour, maybe like less than 30 minutes. Only the scenery costed me a little bit more time, even though there was like barely any time at all. We go into the second round. We have 4 maps. This is the first one. The qualifier map was number 1, which we did not see, of course, because I did not record that session. But yeah, right now, Big Man Taxon with a bonk in the tight sector. Hazard takes the lead quite convincingly with a 0.1 of a difference. But now, things can change a bit as we have a massive bonk by Spider, I believe it was. And Hazard takes the lead with 10 points, and Laurentius actually follows behind. Getting some well-deserved points. Anyways, that is in fact round 2 out of 2 from the first map. So yeah, the point system is not that special, let's be honest. I mean, it's just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But yeah, we have an 8-player lobby right here. Now 7. So the points go up all the way to 4. We won't have any people scoring 3 points. So on to Noodle number 3. This might be the only straight part of the entire competition. The rest is all curved, yes, as all can be. And this is a very tight sector, and we know that nobody likes that, but I did it anyways. Anyways, here we go into map number 2, which is map number 3. See how the results are going to change right now. Consistency is what matters mainly. Ooh, we have a touch by someone already. I believe it was Hazard who touched a little bit. Falls quite behind a little bit. And it is a battle between Elcon and Taxon, with Laurentius behind. But let's see how the tight sector is being done by everyone. Elcon touches, Big Man Taxon makes it. Laurentius also. Ooh, he bunks though, which means that Spider and Laurentius take over his position. And from the looks of it, it will be Laurentius that gets the 10 points. Spider in second, Boris in third, and Elcon actually 4th. Big Man Taxon, I mean, I say Big Man Taxon, but we call him Taxon, so I'll just revert to him as Taxon in this regard. Has fallen to 5th place after that better start compared to everyone else. Into round number 2. Let's see if he can maintain that position much better. Now we have Hazard bonking again at this very specific corner. Following behind again. But he might be able to gain a little bit more of a position after this part if he does it well. We have Spider with a bonk in the tight corner. And it is Taxon and Elkon once again in a battle for that first place. Who is going to be the winner for this one? It appears that Bagman Taxon is going to get it. Actually, he didn't. He had a unfortunate, awkward wallbang, which gave Elkon, in fact, the victory. Laurentius following behind in third place, doing very consistent actually, and still is in the lead. On to the third map, which is Noodle number 4. We actually also had Kadabu in 4th place, which was good for him because he needed some points. It's still pretty close actually. And now is make it or break it for a couple of players here. Things can turn around quite easily. Let's have a look. We have a wide start by, I believe it is Spider, but he gets a bit more of an edge because of that. Is now in the lead together with Elkon and Hazard. We have Taxon a little bit behind, and we have actually Kadabu who bonked into the wall. So it is changing all around the clock. And it is Spider right now, who is very convincingly in the lead, is able to hold it, but Hazard is actually closing in quite convincingly now. Is doing a drift that is gaining him a little bit more speed. It's going to be close between the two, but it is Hazard who takes the lead and the victory for this round in front of Spider with a 0.08 of a difference. Laurentius once again in 3rd and Taxon in 4th. Which means that Laurentius is still doing pretty well in front of everyone else. His consistent 3rd places actually help him out very well. But it is now Hazard who takes the 2nd place in the current leaderboard. And we have Laurentius right now with a little bit of a weaker start, but has a very beautiful chicane part like this. And it is Taxon now in the lead. Followed by followed up by Laurentius and then Elkon. And it is Hazard who is catching up to Laurentius. Is going to deny him the additional 3rd place, although he did have a very wonky exit, which means he'll have to get used to 4th in this one. It is Taxon now with the win, and Elkon 2nd, Laurentius in 3rd. Hazard in 4th, Spider in 5th, Warriors in 2nd, and Kadabu in 7th. I cannot believe how close the match is actually between quite a few of these players. It is going to be the final map of this competition. It is Noodle 5, the 4th one. And I don't know what happens if 4th ties. But yeah, currently at the standings we have Laurentius in 1st with 48 points. Elkon and Taxon are currently tied together with 46 points. Hazard 1 point behind with 45. Spider is also still able to stay in the race for a quite convincing position, as he's only with 42. But then we have Kadabu and Boris, who are a little bit struggling right now. Will have to do very, very good if they want to snag one of the higher places. Everything is a ring checkpoint, so you cannot stop here. It's all get going. Here we go. We have everyone making it except for Boris at the last turn. So that means that, oh, even Laurentius bonks the wall, and I wonder if he can make this looping. Let's see if he does. He can definitely make it. That's nice. Anyways, we have a battle between Elkon, Taxon, and Hazard for that 1st place. They definitely need some of these points if they want to stand against Laurentius in this regard. And right now it seems like Taxon is doing the best. Elkon gets 2nd and Hazard in 3rd. And Spider takes a place from Laurentius, which means that the positions on the leaderboard are in fact going to change. We're gonna have Taxon in the lead and Elkon in 2nd. Last round. Here we go. Good luck. Have fun to everyone. We have this tight turn, and we have Boris who touches the wall. So he's following behind quite a bit. But this matters because Alcon is currently in the lead. Hazard in second. Laurentius in second now. And now it's changing all around the clock. Let's see. Ooh, Taxon actually messed up in the final, like right around the loop. So that means that Alcon is currently on his way to victory for the Noodle Cup. GG's to him. Laurentius tying together with Hazard for second place. And I believe that Taxon, yes, there it is. GG's. Okay. Alright. That's it for the Noodle Map Test Cup competition test shenanigan. Thanks for, yeah, being there. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.